Hello. Hello. Yes, I am still wearing the clothes I wore yesterday because I wore these to bed. I haven't even gotten dressed yet. I haven't gotten ready for my day. I didn't even wash my makeup off like last night before I went to bed. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Cammie. Good morning. If you are hopping on, say hello, put hashtag live if you're watching this live, put hashtag replay if you are watching the replay. Yeah, thanks. I'm just looking great. We had a fun time last night. Oh my goodness. Tell me what your plans were last night, what you did to bring in the new year. We had tons of people over our house. We had lots of food. Lots of music, lots of conversation. It was so much fun. Let me know what you did. If you're just now hopping on and watching the live, hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. And comment what you did last night. I'm just waiting for my coffee my water to start boiling in my kettle, so I can make my coffee. Happy New Year! Say Happy New Year in the comments. I'll show you guys Bo and Bailey. My daughter's so creative. Look at this. She doesn't have a pop socket on this, so she's using a air freshener bottle to hold her phone up so she can watch her videos while she eats her breakfast. How neat is that? Then we've got Bo-Man over here. Matt is getting dressed for the day. We woke up to a mess with Mopar. Say hello.
And pretty much I picked up the trash.
Yep, you picked up the trash. Daddy picked up the throw up. Say hello, little Matthew Foster Jr. Yay, say hello. You loving your new bounty thingy? Are you loving it? Boo. Boo. He is seriously starting to look like Matt more and more every single day. And it is nuts because in our ultrasound pictures, I thought for sure I was going to get one kid that looked like me. I thought for sure. Oops, shoot. Sorry, guys. I thought for sure he was going to be the one that looked just like me. And I was so excited. And then he came out and I was like, none of my kids look like me, and it's okay. It's okay. So we, this past year, were blessed with Bo Foster. What?
Mama, show me a brand new cup that you got.
I know, they've seen this brand new cup. This is the cup that I got. My mom got me it for Christmas. It has Bailey's artwork on it. And it says Bailey 2019. Isn't that so cute? It was a fundraiser for the school because they're trying to build a new playground. So they're doing tons and tons and tons of fundraisers. So we like to do those. We did the Little Caesar one that they had. We did the this one. We did the cookie one. There was just so many different ones that we've done so far. So anyways, if you're hopping on right now, tell me what you did last night to bring in the new year. Tell me if you're excited. If you're excited, we keep it real. We had a really fun time last night. It was probably one of the best New Year's kind of parties that I've ever had, and get-togethers. Everything was just positive. It was a lot of talking and sharing what Matt and I are doing to bring in the new year and stuff like that, which is always fun, and really sharing our plan and our goals and stuff like that. And it was a lot of fun. So I didn't hop on here for that though. I did want to make my coffee though, because I am in such need because I'm exhausted. I'm just pouring my water in. You guys know how it's made already. I gotta pour half and stir it. So I hopped on here because it is 2020. It is 2020 and it's time for you to get real. Time for you to get real. It's time for you to be honest with yourself. It's time for you to either decide for yourself whether you are moving forward or you are staying exactly the same, meaning your New Year's is going to be the same, your kids' birthdays are going to be the same, your summer is going to be the same. Your financials are going to be the same. And your Christmas is going to be the same. The same worry, the same stress, the same hurt. I don't know what you went through, but maybe you're still paying your Christmas off. It's going to be the same this next year if you don't make a change. And so for 2020, I hate to say it, guys, but I hope you fail. I hope you fail. And I hate to say it, but there's a reason why I hope you fail. And I don't mean like fail small, like small fails, you know, like you fall and it's easy to get back up. It's easy to get back up. I'm saying I hope you fall and you fail so hard that you have no idea how you're going to get back up. You have no clue how God is going to bring you back to the light. You have no idea. You have no idea how you're going to pull yourself out of the trenches. I hope you fail so hard. And I'm not saying that as like, I don't love you guys, because I'm saying it. I'm actually saying it because I love you so much. I love you so much. And so I want you to fail. I want you to fall and make a huge fail in your life. And there's a reason for it, because when you fail, you learn so much. You learn so much when you fail. And not just little fails where it's easy to get back up and it's easy to readjust and move and change your ways and everything. I'm saying I want you to fail to the point where you have to push and make a huge decision to get back up. And so I want you to fail so huge this year that you choose to get back up. And what this is literally when you fail, that is God's outlet to be able to grow you, to be able to change you into the best version of you. And the more that you fail and you get up, the more that it grows you so much. And He uses this as an outlet to bring the best version of you to bring your best you out, to be able to conquer it so that you can live your best life and grow into the person that you truly want to be. And so I hope that you fail, and I hope you fail big. What, Bailey? You can have more cereal in a minute, baby. Kids. So He uses this as the outlet to be able to get you to become the best version of you that you possibly can be and live the best life that you possibly can live, to meet your goal, to fulfill your destiny, okay? When you fail, through failing and getting back up, you could fail and you could stay down, and you're not gonna really learn anything from that. Your life isn't gonna change from that. And some of you guys may have had horrible fails in 2019. You might still be down from that. You might have had, problems with your financials. You might have had a problem with a relationship. You might have had, something happen with your job or one of your friendships or something like that. But when it comes down to it, if you fall and you choose to not get up, you're not learning anything from it. And so I hope you fail so big that you have to have the courage to stand up and do something new and change your life and choose to stand back up. Because when you fail and you choose to give up, it doesn't teach you anything. But when you fall and you get back up and you say, well, that sucked, but what can I do differently this next time? What can I do differently this next year to change my life, to change what is going on with our life? Sorry, there's something like going crazy over here. Anyways. So when you like, I like that quote, especially where it's literally like, if you are wanting to start over, you're not starting over from scratch. You're starting over with experience, okay? So that is what it means to fall and fail and get back up. So you are choosing to get up and say, that sucked, that year sucked, maybe your 2019 sucked. I just heard a big crash, so I was like, what the heck? So when you choose to get back up and choose to move forward, maybe 2019 sucked for you. Maybe things didn't happen the way that you wanted them to do. But the thing is you have the decision to make to either fall and say, oh, well, that's it. I'm never going to try anything new. I'm never going to do anything different. Your 2020 is about to be the same as your 2019 if you choose to do that. But when you choose to stop doing the same thing and stop expecting different results or sitting around and wishing and waiting for different results, that's when your whole life's going to change. That's when your 2020 is going to be the best ever, because you've learned from those failures. You have fallen and now you're choosing to get back up, and you can choose to readjust yourself. You can choose. So I hope that you fail. I hope that you fail and you choose to get back up. And I don't say this, and I don't share Matt and I's life because there's something special about it, okay? I don't share Matt and I's life because we've never fallen, okay? Most of our life has been spent in the valley. Most of Matt and I's life, we've rented motel after motel after motel down in that valley, okay? But we could not come to terms. No, we refused to buy the house down in the valley. We refused to do that because we don't want to live there. And so I don't share our story because maybe we're better, or we're doing better, or we're, you know what I mean? Like, or I'm prettier, or I'm smarter, or anything like that. I share my journey because maybe, just maybe, one person out there is going to see how hard we lived in the valley. Maybe one person is going to see, Matt and I used to fight nonstop over financials. Or maybe one person's going to see that I had the worst mindset of my life 2 years ago. Maybe one person could see that we were living, paycheck to paycheck, and we were $500 in the negative at all points in time. And so we fought over financials nonstop. So I don't share my journey because of all the good things that are happening now. I share the journey because I know that we are not even at the top of the mountain. We are literally just barely coming up. We're just barely coming up. We're at the bottom of that mountain, and we are just like trying to lift our front wheels of our plane off the ground. That is literally our life. And I hope that someone takes that away and they think to themselves, well, if this person has been through the same thing that I've been through, and this person has, gone through this and this and this and this, but yet they chose to get up and they chose to move forward. Just maybe that one person who watches our journey and sees it and can relate to us, because I can guarantee you at least half of my Facebook friends can relate to everything that we say every single day about how we've struggled and we've had hard times in ourselves, in our business, in our life, in our relationships with our kids and our family and everything. And I'm hoping that just one person can take that away and say, okay, well, she made the decision to, instead of stay down in the valley like I've chosen to this past year, she chose to rise, and that's why she is where she is. So I want to be where she is, so I got to do something different. I have to change my life in some sort of way. And when it comes down to it, when you are going to go up that mountain and you make that decision to completely change, and you make that decision to fail and get back up, don't listen to those people who are judging you for failing, because when it comes down to it, those people aren't going to pay your bills when you fail. Those people are not going to pay your bills when you are successful. They're not going to be there for you, holding your hand, saying, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. They're not going to be there. So you have to do what you have to do in order to make things happen for yourself in 2020. And you have to shift and change no matter what everybody's telling you, no matter what you're thinking in your head that you want to stay down in that valley. Refuse to stay down. You have to make that change. You have to make that change no matter what you're facing in your life. You have to learn how to switch. You have to learn how to get back up when you fall. And so I hope that you fail, and I hope you fail so hard. And I know that is crazy to say, but it's because you're going to learn. Matt and I have learned over and over and over again by literally failing. And we failed and we failed and we failed so hard. And we're not just up at the top of the mountain, just looking down and telling everybody, you know, this is what you should be doing, this is what you should be doing. We're living this every single day. We are failing forward every single day. We're making mistakes. We're falling flat on our face and not knowing how we're going to get back up. But that's what's changed us so much. That's what's changed our story. That's what has changed our life and made our life better, our business better, our relationships better, is by failing and falling over and over and over again and just choosing to get back up. And that's the difference between me and you living down in that valley, is that I chose to get back up. And I didn't just choose to get back up one time and miraculously our lives just came together and things just happened for us, and all of a sudden we were just making tons of money. And you know, that wasn't the life. The life was, the journey was, we failed really, really big. We failed really, really big. And we just chose to keep getting up. You fall 7 times, you get back up 8. That's just how it is. And so I hope that in 2020, you find your thing that drives you to move forward. And you find your goals and you fight for them and you work for them and you get back up for them. And you leave 2019 in the past. That 2019, the hurt and the discouragement and the pain and maybe the tears that you have shed in 2019, it's gone. It's in the past. And I know right now kids are still home. I know my kid is going back tomorrow, but kids are still home, and it is the first of the year of 2020, okay? You've got 365 days of this year to change your life so that Christmas next year doesn't look the same as it did this year. So that you're not having to pay off your credit card bills after Christmas, so that you're not having to recover from Christmas, so that you're not having to say no to millions of opportunities because you are trying to save for your Christmas, so that you're not having to cry next year because you can't buy your kids Christmas gifts that you wanted to buy them, or you're not able to do the things that you want to do. You've got 365 days, and I hope that within those days you fail, and you fail big, because it's going to force you to make the decision to either stay down in that valley or get back up. And that is where you're going to become wiser. You're going to become smarter. You're going to understand the journey more. You're going to start becoming the best version of you that you possibly can be. And I know that kids are at school right now and you don't know what's going on. Most of the time it's like, what day is it? I have no idea. What am I doing? Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know how to start this. I don't even know how to start my life. How do I even change my life? How do I even change my financials or my weight or, anything that's going on with you? I don't even know how to do it. But maybe just starting out with 1 to 2 things that move you in that direction, And those 1 to 2 things might make you fail, but that's okay. You have 2 decisions when you fail and when you fall. You can choose to sit down and stay down, or you can choose to get up and move forward. I usually allow myself maybe a 5-minute pity party, and then I get back on the ball. because I don't want to stay down there. I don't want to go back to our life that we had before. And every single time that you stop going on your journey, you're just running back to what you had before. And so if you're starting a weight loss journey today, remind yourself that every single time that you stop eating healthy, or you stop working out, or you stop doing whatever, you're running back to being overweight, feeling like crap, not looking your best, not feeling your best. Remind yourself of that. And when it comes to, maybe you have a financial goal, every single time that you spend money, remind yourself that you are running back to having a hard Christmas this year, that you are running back to poverty. You are causing yourself to have troubles way more in the future. Remind yourself of that. Or if you're running a business like me, every single time that you stop your business or you don't work your business every day, remind yourself that you're running back to the life that you have been struggling with for years. And I don't know about you, but when you write things down, actually, it's a proven fact that when you write things down and you have your goal in front of you, it is a proven fact, guys. I'm just saying that when you write things down and you write your goal down in front of you, it's a proven fact that it actually increases your chances of actually following through. So I hope that just one person that watches this video today, it encourages them to move forward and change your life and choose to get out of that difficult mindset. Choose to change your story. Choose to fail and fail big. Take chances and embrace the failure, because you know that failure, when you go to stand back up, you're going to be 10 times stronger than you were before you fell. And so that's why I share my story every single day, guys, is literally because Matt and I have fallen so many times, and the difference between me sitting right here and us changing our lives with this, everything that's going on in our lives, the difference between me sitting right here and doing this and you on the other side still struggling with whatever you're struggling with is that Matt and I decided we were going to get back up. We were done giving in. We were done renting motels in the valleys. We were done. We were choosing to fall and get back up and start thinking to ourselves, what can we do a little bit differently? We had so many setbacks in 2019. I can't even tell you how many setbacks we had. Matt and I, he came home, and right after he came home, I had my business crash and burn and fail right in front of me. And I had to choose to either sit there and complain and piss and moan about, how it fell apart, and we had no idea what we were going to do. And we had people living on our property, and we had, just tons of just drama and just BS that we didn't want to deal with in the first place. And we could choose to keep reliving that over and over and over again. Or we could choose to make a change. We could choose to say, okay, well, that didn't work. So what are we going to do differently? And we got back up. We chose to get back up. We chose to move forward. And that is the difference between you and I, is I just kept going. There's nothing special about me. There's nothing different about me. I just chose to get back up. I chose to shift my gears. I chose to keep moving, and that is it. So I hope you guys fail and fail big, guys, this year. Make your plans, change your life, and choose to keep going. And I love you guys.